In today's class, we are going to discuss a problem based on a transportation using northwest corner rule. Obtain the basic feasible solution of a transportation problem. They are given the matrix of display and origins, and as well as the supply and demand. In this, we have to focus on whether the given transportation problem is balanced or unbalanced. How to check the balance or unbalance? We have to add this total supply. So total supply is equal to 5 plus 8 plus 7 plus 14. So you have to add this. So it's equal to 34. And we have to find out total demand. So total demand is 7 plus 9 plus 18 is equal to 34. So total supply equal to total demand. Then we can say that the given transportation problem is balanced. So now we are going to apply to solve this problem by using northwest corner rule. In the northwest corner rule, we have to concentrate on this matrix, which part will comes to the northwest corner. So northwest corner in this matrix is 2. So we have to observe along the supply as well as demand, which one is the least. So supply is least versus when we compare with the demand. So therefore, you have to consider the supply inside the cost cell, and you make this as a 0, means 5 minus 5 is 0. What we consider for the cost cell, you have to subtract that demand also. So demand is a 7 minus 5. We are getting as what? 2. So which row we are getting as 0, we have to cut that, means we have to delete that. Okay. The very next is the remaining, what we have the cells in this, which is a northwest corner. So from this matrix we can analyze that this cell is comes to the northwest corner. So you have to observe this supply and also demand. So the demand is lesser than the supply. So therefore you have to consider which one is the lesser value into the cost cell. And you have to subtract from that, we are getting 0. Along the row wise also you have to subtract this supply by the cost cell. So 8 minus 2 is 6. So which row or else a column is 0, you have to delete that. You have to delete that. Okay. So the very next is the remaining cells we have to observe. In the remaining cells also, which one is the northwest one corner? The northwest corner is 3. So along the row wise, the supply is a 6, Along the column wise, the demand is 9. Which one is the lesser? 6 is the lesser. You have to consider that into the cost cell. And this 6 minus 6 is 0. Along the demand, you can observe that the 9 minus 6 is what? 3. Which is makes a 0, either a supply or demand. The particular row or else a column should be deleted. So here supply is 0 in this row, so you have to delete this. Next, we have to proceed with the remaining cells. The remaining cells in this, which one is the northwest corner, is 4. So in this corner, the supply is lesser or demand is lesser. So demand is lesser. You have to consider inside the cost cell as a 3 and subtract that the demand as well as the what? Supply. So what we are getting as 4. Okay. So which is a 0, row or column? It is a column. So therefore you have to delete this column. Next, the remaining in the remaining cell, we have to observe which it comes to the northwest corner. So 7, it comes to the northwest corner. You have to observe that supply is lesser or demand is lesser. So supply is lesser, you have to consider in the cost cell. And 4 minus 4 is 0. So 18 minus 4 is what? 14. So which makes a 0, you have to delete that. The remaining cell we have 1. So you have to observe here supply is also same and the demand is also same. In this case you can take any one. Either a supply you can take or else a demand you can take. So let me take the supply into the cost cell. And 14 minus 14 is 0. Here also 14 minus 14 is 0. So we have to delete this. Later part, we have to write the minimum transportation cost. So the minimum transportation cost, how to calculate minimum transportation cost, we have to find out. So here which cell which is consisting the cost, you have to consider that along with the cell value. Like that we have to take of each and every cell value cost with the quantity. You have to multiply the cost with the quantity and you have to add with the other respective cells which consisting the cost and the quantity. So let me write that. So in the first row, the cost and the quantity which we have 5 into 2 plus, let me take the second row. We have a 2 cells. The cost is 2 into what? Quantity is 3 plus 6 into 3 plus, let me come to the third row. We have a 2 cells. One is a 3 into 4 plus 4 into 7 plus, you come to the fourth row, we can observe that we have one cell, that is 14 into 2. So you have to simplify this respectives. We are getting 102. So the cost we are estimating in rupees. So therefore you have to write the unit as rupees. Then observe the number of allocated cells. See, the number of allocated cells are 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. You can observe the total number of allocation in general format is m plus n minus 1. So m denotes the number of rows. We have the origins as O1, O2, O3, O4. So that is what 4. And number of columns, it is a demand. It is 1, 2, and 3. So it is what 2 sorry 3 minus what 1. So 4 plus 3 minus 1 is what 6. So in the cell also we get a 6. So therefore the solution is non-degenerated. The solution is non-degenerated.